Good morning, student. Today we study 10th standard Science Biology, Chapter 5 Life Process. The video is Part 6. Part 6 video. So, what we studied last class? What we studied? So, we studied this is Chapter 6. Chapter 6, the part video 6. In last class of life process chapter, we studied the transportations, how transportation takes place in human beings. Yeah, you studied the heart, how heart pump and what the function of heart, how transport to blood, oxygen contained blood, and how deoxygenated contained blood are excreted from the heart to lungs. So you studied till about that, right? You remember? You remember, or you have any doubt about that? If any doubt, you will ask me. So here today we start transportation in plant. How transportation is occur in any plant. So we study how transportation is occur in human beings. Now we want to know how transportation takes place in plant. So what I write? I write here photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process. So what is the meaning of photosynthesis? You know about that. You studied in earlier class. So your primary girls there. Then you have in your 8th standard. There will be also there the photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? If any plant, they prepare a food. How? By using water and minerals which are absorbed by roots and it transport to leaf. So, food factories of plant is leaf, right? So, leaf contain a green pigment is chlorophyll which absorb the carbon dioxide from the environment and then by using sunlight. So we need light, right? Without light we can't prepare a food. Well, so in presence of sunlight and carbon dioxide and root absorbed water and minerals. Okay. So by this process they plant prepare a food. What happened in this photosynthesis process? Here a plant, right? This is a plant, imagine. So this is roots. Then here the leaf. Here flower. So this is leaf, flower. So what happened in this case? Here the water and mineral. Where they are located in soil, which are absorbed taken in soil. What happened? It absorbed the water and transport to leaf. Transport this place. So we need to transport from roots to leaf, right? So there will be transportation is occur. So in this class we study how the transportation takes place. We generally say that transportation is occurred through a stem. So this contains stem, they absorb the water from roots to and it transport to leaf. But actually what happened? So first, when transport of water. What happened transport of water? It's a xylem. Xylem is a tissue is connected in roots and soil and movement of water takes place. What happened? There is a xylem. The xylem is a tissues. It is small nice tissues which are located in roots. So which helps to absorb the water and it helps to transport to a leaf. So it's a connected in roots. Where connected? The roots is here. There is a connected in roots and soil. Why they connected soil? Because they need to absorb the water. They absorb the water then through a soil. So they help in soil and root, and it movement to water takes place. So it helps to transport the water. Okay. What happened? Some of case, do you know, during the photosynthesis process, there will be one stomata, the open pore, where there is located in the leaf, right? Then the stomata is open and closed, it takes place. I already explained in this class when the stomata is open, when stomata is closed. Do you know about that? Have you read well? Yeah. So water is lost in stomata. What happened? We studied when any carbon dioxide or oxygen exchanges takes place, the stomata will open or closed, right? That time when stomata is open, the excess of water will be removed out from the plant. So what happened then in this case, when excess of water is removed from the stomata, plant needed water, right, for photosynthesis process. So in that time the xylem tissue is replaced with water. So excess of water is removed from stomata. That time the xylem tissue supply and use fresh water for leaf. So the waste water is minerals will be removed from the stomata, and excess of water also. When water is needed to plant, that time the xylem is replaced with water. They provide new fresh water. So what happened? The loss of water in vapors formed in the aerial part of plant is called a transpirations. So I told it, this is the tree. Have you observed? This is tree. So what happened? This is a root. This is soil. The water is absorbed soil and it transport to leaf, right? So when stomata will open, the excess of water is removed out. So what happened during the sunlight? The excess of water is converted as a water vapor. So the loss of water in a vapor form, it converted as a vapor form, where in aerial part, the leaf, the aerial part. So of the aerial part of plant is called transpirations. Transpiration. What is the function of transpiration? Transpiration which absorb the water. Absorption will take place. Why? Because here when water is transported upwards, then absorption of water, sunlight absorb the water. That time the new xylem also help to lift the water from roots to pressure. You know that when any liquid move from upward to downward position, right? But in this case, the root is downward position, then leaf is upward. What happened? We need a pressure, right? We need a pressure to lift the water through xylem tissue. The xylem tissue transport the water, but we need a pressure. We need a pressure to reach its particular position, the aerial part. So this aerial part help to absorption of water and convert that vapor. So here empty places will be occur. That time the xylem will provide water due to pressure. The xylem will transport the water through a aerial part of the plant. That means leaf of the plant. So we are studied here transportation takes place in water. Next we study transport food and substance. So we study now transport water takes place through a xylem tissues, and next study how transport of food and substance takes place in plant. Andre food and substance transport, where occur, what are the functions, and how transportation will takes place in the plant of using food. So what happened here? transport of soluble product during the photosynthesis called translocations. So here also we need a photosynthesis, right? So we know what is photosynthesis. I am not repeating once again. During the photosynthesis process, what we get? We get food. We get food, right? This one is the food. So what food is a carbohydrate or sucrose, sugar, etc. So what happened? These foods are in a soluble form. It's a soluble form. So it may be liquid or fluid, anything. So during photosynthesis, the food is formed like carbohydrate or proteins, vitamins, etc. Sugar and also. So what happened? These foods are in a soluble during the photosynthesis. So this soluble food product is transport. It is transport to where? It transport the whole part of the plant. So you know, right here, this is a leaf. Leaf is the food factory of plant. Which one? Leaf. What happened in this case? The leaf produces food, and what happened? The food is in soluble form. It also transport all over organism. Why? Because the leaf produces the food. They need a food. Flower also, stem also, roots also, birds also. So all part of the plant need a food. Right? That time when leaf produces the food is transport through to a all part of the plant. The such process is called as a translocation. What is this? Translocations. What do you mean? The transport of a food which are in a soluble form during the photosynthesis process. After the photosynthesis process, the food is soluble form and it is transported to all parts of the plant. Such process is called translocations. Translocation. So now we know how food is transferred. During soluble form of food is transferred all part of the organ, part of the plant. So let's study what is the particular tissue help transportation of food. So here vascular tissue is a folium. Vascular tissue. What is this? The vascular tissue folium helps to transportation of a food. Which food? The vascular tissue of folium. This folium helps the transportation of food and substance during photosynthesis process. Okay. The folium tissue, this one, the folium tissue helps to transportation during the photosynthesis. What happened? This contains amino acid. What is this? This contains amino acid. Why? The tissue need energy, right? To transport, to work. Transport a food from one place to another place. So such time, they also need energy because they are doing their work. When you are doing work, we need also energy. So same procedure, the folium need energy, so they contain amino acid. What happened? The transport of a sucrose by using ATP utilization. ATP utilization. What is this? So the folium tissue is transported sucrose. I told it soluble product already. So particularly they transport the sucrose by using, they have an amino acid, right? The protein synthesis amino acid. But when folium is transport the sucrose, they using a ATP, adenosine triphosphate energy utilized. The folium utilize ATP energy during the transport of the sucrose to all part of the tissues or cells of the plant. So what is that? There is osmotic pressure will be takes place. Osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure means when a food or material which are in high concentration, they are passes to a low concentration through a submembrane. So they move from high concentration to a low concentration, right? Moving from high concentration to a low concentration through submembrane. So there is a osmotic pressure. This is osmosis process. Moving from high concentration. Food prepared in a leaf. The leaf has a high concentration of food. So through a phloem tissue, they move all parts of the plant. So it moves from high concentration to a low concentration due to osmotic pressure is there. So this is about the transportation in plant is takes place. In this first we studied how transport is takes place in water and how transport is takes place in food and substance in plant. Thank you.